RAMaggedon is not expected to ease this year. The Teamsters are urging the DOJ to block Paramount's Warner Brothers merger. And X might be breaching U.S. sanctions on Iran. It's Friday, March 13th, and here's a quick look at tech news this morning from Engadget. So we've been seeing all sorts of warnings about how RAMaggedon is nigh. The latest horseman signaling a disaster is the International Data Corporation, which had already cautioned that things were looking bad at the end of last year. The organization further cut its forecasts for the PC market in 2026 this week, anticipating that global shipments would fall 11.6%. The previous report projected that this year would see a fall-off of up to 9% due to ongoing memory shortages. And the new figure was set before the escalation of conflicts in Iran and across the Middle East, which could further deflate computing and other industries. A research manager at the IDC said that memory shortages will persist well into 2027. While we anticipate some easing of prices beginning in 2028, the market is unlikely to return to the pricing levels seen in 2025. This market report echoes price changes and official statements from all corners of the tech and computing sector. So far this year, we've already seen surging memory costs impacting HP, Samsung, Valve, and Framework. Don't be surprised if many other major players follow suit. The International Brotherhood of Teamsters, the union that covers warehouse workers, drivers, and a diverse collection of other laborers, has come out against Paramount Skydance's merger with Warner Brothers Discovery. In a press release, the Teamsters announced that it has submitted a report to the U.S. Department of Justice's Antitrust Division outlining its concerns about the impact of the deal and is urging the DOJ to intervene in the merger. The Teamsters are primarily concerned with how merging the two companies will consolidate power and eliminate jobs in the process. Motion Picture Teamsters, the division of the union concentrated in Hollywood that transports the equipment, props, and crew members that make productions possible, stands to be most impacted. The high likelihood the merger impacts competition in the market is why the Teamsters expect the DOJ to step in, or in the case Paramount and Warner Brothers aren't able to provide enforceable commitments to increasing and maintaining domestic production, strong labor standards, and guarantees against layoffs and erosion of union jobs, block the deal entirely. The newly verified X account for Iran's supreme leader could be putting the company on the wrong side of U.S. sanctions. That's according to a watchdog group. The Tech Transparency Project, which last month published a report on X granting premium perks to sanctioned officials in Iran, now says that the verified account for the country's new leader raises fresh questions about the issue. The TTP noted that the X account for Iran's new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, appears to be paying for an X premium subscription, despite being on the U.S. government's list of sanctioned individuals since 2019. As the group pointed out, the Iran-based account was created this month and currently bears a blue checkmark, which typically indicates the account holder is paying for a subscription. The account belonging to Mojtaba Khamenei has been boosted by other state-linked accounts in Iran, including the one that previously belonged to Khamenei's father. That account has had a gray checkmark, which indicates it belongs to a verified government official. Verified accounts on X are rewarded with extra visibility on the platform along with other perks. The younger Khamenei's verified account has already gained more than 20,000 new followers in the hours since TTP first posted about it. TTP Director Katie Paul said in a statement to Engadget, "The new Supreme Leader's account is just the latest account for a sanctioned entity apparently paying X for premium services. TTP has identified dozens of accounts, many linked to designated terrorists that subscribed to X Premium over the past 3 years. What's more concerning than the blatant disregard for U.S. sanctions law is the fact that Elon Musk's companies have a contract with the Pentagon, while X is actively profiting from U.S. adversaries. As Paul noted, this is not the first time TTP has raised questions about whether X is running afoul of U.S. sanctions via its premium service. Back in 2024, the group published a report noting that X was accepting paid verification from more than 24 sanctioned individuals and groups. The company said at the time that it had a robust and secure approach in place for our monetization features. Thanks for listening. There's more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Anna Washenko, Ian Carlos Campbell, and Carissa Bell. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back on Monday morning with more tech news from Engadget.